Hola a todos, soy Farmander y estamos en The Wolf Among Us. Y nada, vamos a empezar el tercer episodio o capítulo. Y nada, lo dejamos justo cuando Crane lo pillábamos que estaba metiendo la nariz en todo este asunto. Bueno, la nariz y lo que no es la nariz, básicamente. Y vamos a ver si podemos pillarle para romperle la cara o la boca, porque le tengo ganas, creo que Crane es el personaje que menos me gusta del juego. Y vamos a darle aquí. A ver, ¿qué nos cuentan los hijos de...
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow.
Mira la cara que pone el hijo puta ese.
I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister
Lily, eso, se llama así.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It's Crane.
Puto Crane. Lo que digo, metió la nariz y lo que no es la nariz. Ay, pequeños hijos de puta. Buah, chaval. Tendría que salir corriendo.
I'll kill him. I'll rip him apart.
Crane? Ugh.
Ahí, ahí, todo enfadado. Ese movimiento de hombros así, que parece que vaya botando.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why?
Sí, porque tampoco vamos a acusarle, tío.
going
Que lo
on?
quiero matar, ¿no? Pero...
Shit!
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down.
Uy, es que me calma.
Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
Crane might be following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
Hostia, no me
She
acuerdo,
took Holly
espérate.
to the business office to prepare
vale,
for
vale,
the
sí.
funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
The
Bridge.
trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now.
Bueno, estamos en mi problema, en el vuestro, gilipollas. O sea...
Bigby!
No, de seguir discutiendo.
Wait.
What?
Ahora te sale la opción, te
Snow's-
agarro una hostia.
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
What are you trying to say?
you know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Ah, pues también. Es verdad. Porque no era de las, ¿no? Era... Uy, uy, uy. Bueno, así tenemos más ganas de matarle los dos, ¿no? Y me dejará matar... No sé. Es lo que haría yo. Buckingham. Putos Estados Unidos, tío. Es que solo ver los puentes, el tipo de puente y todo esto. O sea, que esto es un dibujo, ¿no? Pero me refiero a que... Solo ver el puente o algún edificio o algo así, o alguna manzana o algo así. O sea, manzana de calle. Ya sabes que es Estados Unidos, tío. O sea, no sé. Mola. Aquí no puedo mirar nada. Vale, está
If
ahí.
you're here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for. I won't offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside. I know
Me cago en la
that it will never subside. But I also
Hostia,
know
mira,
that
Lawrence.
the memory
A este le salvé la
of
vida.
her is the same as well.
Oh,
And it will,
Sheriff.
in time,
Me gustaría una cara de
Sorry,
dragón.
strength to our mourning
I didn't
for
see you
loss.
there.
And it is in that spirit that I'd like
Did you
to
know
talk
the
about
deceased,
what you've
Lily?
been so grateful to share.
No, not really.
Remains of her.
I just came because
She
it
could be
I don't know.
stubborn and
felt like a thing I should do, I guess.
rash and
I was
thoughtful.
angry at
So
first.
she carried a torch
When I heard
for
that
the
Lily
old
was getting a
ways,
funeral.
for tradition,
Holly was getting closure.
pageantry.
I wanted that
And
too.
most of all,
And I wanted it
seeing
for
the
Faith.
snow.
But
Lily loved,
then I remembered
dearly loved
Faith lived a
friends
story
and
Lily
family.
never did. She had her
Loved
adventure.
being around them.
She got to live in the light of forever after with me.
I never
for a
met
while.
Lily, but
So
from
let
what
Lily
I
have a
have
better
been
finish.
told, I know in
It
my
all
heart
evens out
that she
in the
would
end.
have liked to be here tonight.
I'm
And
gonna
now
get the
for
guy
my
who
mom.
did this, Lawrence.
A moment of silence.
Thank you,
Thank
Bigby. And thanks for saving my life. Take care of things.
Es buena
okay?
persona. No le vemos más en todo el juego. Y ya está.
Bigby, is everything
no.
okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He
Hostia, el
wasn't
cuerpo.
fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here.
¿Por qué?
Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie? After you promise me?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it.
Claro. Y eso lo dijo
I'm
que
telling you the
intentaría hablar con
truth.
Crane.
Don't cover
O
for
algo así.
him.
Yo no
But
dije
this
que te lo voy a traer
genuinely
sí o
wasn't
sí.
his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this. Holly,
Pues,
it's gonna be okay.
Crane's a fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly.
Give me 5,
He's
negro.
trying to
Ah, no,
help.
que te arranqué el brazo.
And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, alright?
Ceremony. Me gusta ese acento.
Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea.
Joder,
Don't
joder,
fuck
tienes
anything
carácter, eh.
up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly, nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking
Hostia, la
bullshit.
prostitute. Ah, no, las dos
Let's go,
prostitutes.
It's
Nerissa.
your turn to
Y esta no me
talk.
acuerdo cómo se llamaba. Elsa o algo así, ¿no?
This better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just listen to me for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm
Y si le
just
enseño la foto seguro que
trying
muere, ¿no?
everything I can right now to not picture it. To not picture him.
I thought that Crane might be here, out of some twisted respect or something. I don't know.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step. And if we get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs.
No quiero
Crane
enseñarle
has
la
been
foto.
taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look,
Es que
let's
me
go
gustaría
back to
no
the
poderla
business
enseñarla,
office.
pobrecillo.
I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place. Snow? Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
Ahora puedo hablar con Nerissa.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything? No?
It was Crane's room. But you knew that already, right?
Mis labios
Nerissa.
están sellados.
Yeah, coming!
Ay, puto conjuro de mierda que tiran en el lazo. Ay. Hasta en el entierro van como prostitutas. Hostias, me faltaba.
Easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be
Chaval, como
honest,
te
I
pillo otra
want
vez.
nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere. Just sit in your office and whistle to heaven for a few short days.
You have 3 seconds to fuck off before this goes to a place you don't want it to.
Oh, I don't have my stopwatch on me.
No, tío, ahora me gustaría que me dieran la opción de
So
contar.
what's it
¿no?
gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
Mandándolos a la mierda otra vez.
Brother, speak your mind. Fastly now. What's it gonna be?
Just don't hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Settle down now.
They want me to leave Crane alone.
Crane?
Oh, now you shouldn't have done that, old boy. Really.
¿Qué pasa? Te voy a arrancar los huevos de un zarpazo.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
You think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you can just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Holly, don't move.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hole.
Dios.
I'm gonna kill you!
Ahí, ahí, mátalo, 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 mátalo.
I got it done.
Mátalo, mátalo. Quiero matarlos. Venga, va a los cojones. Se acaba de sacar un monstruo. Me cago en la hostia. A lo mejor si no le hubiera cortado el brazo en esa pelea, puede ser que se lo hubiese cargado, ¿no? No jodas que se la ha cargado. Han muerto los dos, tío. Puto juego de mierda que te... Hostia, hostia. Es que la piel de gallina, me cago en la puta. Me cago en la puta, tío. Madre mía, tío. Maldito juego de mierda. Asco de Telltale Games. Será absolutamente... Ah, tío, me encanta, tío. Venga, go, 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 go. Tengo ganas. Tercer episodio, o sea, episodio 3. Un camino a Tarsid. Estoy embazado, poca broma.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
No estoy mazado, tío. Con ese pectoral parto nueces.
Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
How's everyone else? They all make it?
They're fine.
Hey,
I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. The Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
Business office. I know. I'll have to call you back.
Yo quiero trabajar, A mí ni
The
descanso
town
ni
is
mierdas.
starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Madre mía, todo mazado. ¿Te gusta este cuerpo peludo, nena? Claro que sí, nena. Te voy a dar fiesta, nena.
So, to recap.
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this.
¿Qué está haciendo él?
Buffkin
Ah,
is
el
in the
Buffkin
rafters.
está reconstruyendo el
What
espacio que
about
rompió
cover
Crane.
it?
And once he puts all the pieces
tira un
back
pedrón,
together,
no, le tiró la lámpara
it'll
esta.
be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
That's the plan? Just wait for the mirror?
It's all we have right now. What the hell is going on? Just...
Puto Buffkin.
I don't
Está ahí
know what the
reconstruyendo como si fuera
Tweedles
un
get
puzzle.
out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound
Son
crazy,
negocios, tío, o sea, ellos
but
por
do you
dinero lo
really
mueven
think
todo.
Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's just... It's incomprehensible to me.
He killed them.
No,
There's
las mató,
something
no.
done
Yo,
to slow me down.
He's...
yo solo...
was
No,
a
tío, yo
conniver,
me refiero a que está detrás de algo.
a liar.
Tío, qué
And
mal.
I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay
¿Te
over there?
cortaste?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did. I'm glad you were there.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after tonight, it's on my mind.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you
La verdad es que yo disfruto cuando se
enjoy
ponen
it
mal las cosas.
when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know, stop pretending. I guess it doesn't matter.
Esa mirada lo ha dicho todo. Aunque yo quería responder a
guys?
esa,
We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't
Falta un
finish
trozo,
the mirror.
¿verdad?
It's missing a piece.
Obviamente. Tenía que
What
pasar.
do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never mind that. Come help me look.
Y ya está. Se está poniendo de mala hostia, ya, Blancanieves. Voy a hablar con Bozkin a ver qué me dice nuevo.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch.
No, por lo menos, tío. Bruja! Vale, ya tenemos una pista. Por lo menos ya... Es que este no sé, es majo.
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snowblinders from.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, alright?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Claro. Pequeño mono con alas.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially. I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Joder. Porque soy borde de naturaleza, tío. O sea, madre mía. A ver, vamos a hablar con eso, ¿no? Escritorio, quiero el escritorio. Escritorio de Crane. ¿Me da? ¿Soy yo? ¿O ahora el escritorio está al revés? ¿Por qué no puedo mirar? Ah, coña. Mira, por... Está bien, entonces. Esto. Haz fuerza, coño. Ahí. Y esas miraditas. Voy a mirar aquí.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
207, me cago en...
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside.
Pues sí, has estado con un acosador.
Repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Bueno, va, déjame investigar un poquito más. Ahí, ahí. Al grano loro. Al grano loro. Claro. Vamos a mirar primero las notas, ¿no? Ah, vale, están hablando en inglés y ya está en español esto, querido Ishobat... Ah, vale, querido Crane, vamos. Le estoy escribiendo para pedirle de nuevo que por favor mande a alguien que repare el aire acondicionado en nuestro apartamento. El ambiente se puso muy caluroso. Y Pinocho, ¿qué coño, tío? Y Pinocho dice que se le está astillando la piel. ¡Oh! No sé lo que signifique eso. Signifique, nunca lo había oído esto. Pero asumo que es algo asqueroso y realmente me gustaría que reparara el aire. Como los pedimos hace 3 meses al menos, vamos, que no pagaba... Boy Blue, que no sé quién es tampoco. No pagaba lo que sería... O sea, no ayudaba a los demás, ¿no? Con dinero y todo ese tema. A ver aquí qué pone. Señor Crane, usted dijo que pagaría para que este rehecho... El revoque de... Para que este rehecho... Ahora, para que esté rehecho el revoque de mi edificio. Luego del incidente en la 204, las malditas paredes están cayendo. Por favor, arréglelas. No puedo rentar esa habitación en esa condición y ya he estado esperando por días. Sin mencionar que usted ya había prometido en enviar a alguien a que arreglara el gran agujero en el vidrio de la puerta principal. Bueno, adivine qué. Está peor. Organízate, señor Toad. ¿Me están llamando? Me cago en la puta. Vale, pues ya está. Lo dicho, voy a ser un poquito lento porque no veo muy bien, la verdad. Me tengo que poner así, o sea, girando la cabeza y mirando la pantalla. Y no puedo leer bastante bien. Si por lo menos te lo pusieran recto. Crane otra vez. Hay noticias sobre el financiamiento, me cago en la puta. Financiamiento extra que solicité. Como lo expliqué en mi última carta, un aumento vendrá bien a las condiciones actuales. Estoy viendo inquietud por parte de los residentes y admito que veo por qué. La granja no debería ser un castigo. Estoy seguro que usted está ocupado, pero pienso que esto tendría que ser prioridad. No sé leer, macho, en serio. Le deseo lo mejor, Wayland Smith, que tampoco sé quién es Wayland Smith.
Crane ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
La podían poner recta, tío, borremos la carta. Ay, bueno. Vamos a mirar el libro, que supongo que es el foco de todo.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
Joder, Buffkin.
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Bueno, vamos a por la bruja que estamos esperando.
No one asked me.
Putos locos.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
Puto Buffkin, borracho.
He set the meeting at 2 a.m.
Bueno, borracho.
tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
I tried
This
to,
isn't
but...
your concern.
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
Ya, este está como
None of
aquí
my
y no pinta
business?
nada, ¿no? Nada.
Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
Es como el ayudante
We
de
don't
Crane o
know
algo
if
así
he's
solo,
a
¿no? Porque otra
Oh,
cosa.
please. Of course he is.
Look, this just
Con mucho
isn't
mala
the
leche, por
time.
eso.
He took a piece of the mirror, so we
Y
can't
tampoco
use
sé qué
it.
fábula es. en
The
realidad,
only
o sea
thing
que-
we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
de la
Listen,
mañana.
Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Define help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is
tiene
going to see a
ganas de
witch,
reventar
and it's
bocas,
to
¿eh?
require a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody.
No, la
but
ayudante
Who
no puede
elected
ser.
her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
Snow can obviously handle this, so
El
let's
ayudante no
drop
puede
it.
ser porque es
Well,
Snow. O sea, sí, Snow,
Excuse me for
la
having
ayudante,
the
o sea, que no sé
Commonwealth
qué
in
es.
mind.
Pero la única vez que lo hemos visto estaba con Crane cuando estábamos pegándole al D-Dam ese, o sea que...
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Even if they're not there, the Tweedle's office might have something on Crane. Or the witch.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock.
Joder, macho.
Wasted enough time.
Tómate algo, una tila o algo. Está ahí
I won't
estresado.
waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out.
Créeme que sé que se puede
Never
arreglar
went
más.
anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Fua, ahora me van a hacer elegir a mí. Me cago en... ¿Dónde voy? A ver, ¿dónde voy a ir? ¿Qué opciones 3 tengo? Tengo el apartamento. Tengo la...
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll
Jolín.
leave you alone.
O sea,
I'd love to join you, but there's some
¿dónde trabaja
business I
Dido?
need to attend to.
Hermanos.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Oficina de día, apartamento de Crane, bar de Holly.
He and Dunn must know where he is. I should go to their office first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
I'll look up their address. I hope you know what you're doing.
Joder, encima que me da para elegir. Vale, pues creo que vamos a dejarlo por aquí porque ya llevamos un rato. Y la verdad, esto duró, ya sabéis, que unos 3 episodios más o menos. Y ya llevamos una media horita, ¿no? O 20 y pico minutos. Así que nada, no voy a avanzarlo mucho más porque serán como 2 más de estos. Y ya está. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado. Darle like si queréis, suscribiros si queréis. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo y a ver qué hacemos con el puto Crane y qué descubrimos. Vale, nos vemos.